Yeah, so we've got one more little topic, which is about these kids who come out of these schools or any educational institution. Do the authorities spend enough time trying to figure out if they can get a job or not? Have you spent any time on that? What do these kids do after are they aimed at some profession?
When you look at a specific skill like engineering or architecture, they're already into that.
Yes.
But whereas you look at a school education, you actually can tutor the child from, say, a certain standard wherein the skills of the child is noticed by the teacher, and that's when the counseling happens.
Okay.
And this counseling is very important to the parent as well as the student as to gauge what skill they have, which is good, which they should encourage and need to be encouraged so that they can go after that kind of a profession. It need not be an engineer or a doctor or
yes.
A lawyer, but he could be a very, very good human being with good skills in whatever he's doing. It could be in maritime, it could be in construction, it could be in anything that he's doing, even polytechnic course, but he could do the best of the certification.
Yeah, there's a huge shortage of plumbers and electricians. So how come we never train anyone for that? Have you guys got something like that?
We've in fact planning to do that because there's a lot of skill development that needs to be done, and specifically if you're in a hinterland like that, there's a lot of jobs that can be created because these children are either not interested in continuing their education but would like to follow the footsteps of their uncles and fathers and still. But what makes
it mostly farming community there where you are?
These are all first generation learners, the school, the children who come, they either could be landowners or they could have been in business, but not primarily in the area of education or something.
Okay.
But there's always an opportunity for them to do something better. So if you look at a father being a plumber, now he's only learned from his uncle or his aunt.
Yes.
His uncle or his father. But there's not been a formal training for them. So that is where I think the schools make a difference when you make them employable in that category, but equipping it with good certification.
So these schools have teachers who can teach carpentry and teach it well?
Right now we've introduced 2 skills, which is into maritime and something into construction. So we've already tied up with university in Australia for offering these courses for these students. So we are yet to come to that stage wherein our students haven't yet come to that level because we are a 2-year-old institution.
Okay.
But our first batch.
But your thinking is along those lines.
Yeah, we've already done the content, the pedagogy has already been sorted at.
Okay.
And we're also looking at upskilling the existing staff so that they can be getting a higher value of salaries in terms of, if I look at monies, it is a salary.
Yes.
If there's a trained labor force available, I'm sure industries like L&T
got to benefit,
they're going, because today there is no skill training. And whoever is going to do, like you take big construction giants, what they do is they take them, they skill them, and then they put them on the job. What's happening? They're spending almost 6 to 9 months in training them.
Yes.
Instead, you offer them a very, very good trained person.
Like right now in Tamil Nadu, we're seeing people coming in from Bihar,
Andhra border, and
so what is it? Have they got it right there? Have they got it right there, and we have not got it right here? And they are supplying us constant stream of what looks like skilled
ready manpower availability, but unskilled labor.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the difference is going to be. When you make them skilled labor, they're employable everywhere else, so they just fly out. So it's important that to retention that needs to be happened is you train them on the job, you keep them in the job for 2 years, and also offer them a certification, because if not today, they can actually go somewhere else and can get a better yield out of their studies that they have done in terms of monetary benefits.
I guess it's like every company, you impart skills, you better keep them by paying them the right amount of money or utilizing their skills to the maximum. Otherwise you lose them.
Yeah.
So that's you see that as a likely thing that will happen here also. People will get their skills upgraded.
It will always be there. So that's why we should have a continuous inflow, and we'll always match the outflow.
Any other plans for MARG? Other kinds of revolutionary ideas like this?
We were looking at doing something in nursing and information security, and also facility management training. We're also looking at doing something in film, fashion.
So, and all these things are actually existing in and around this area, so they can actually go and have hands-on?
The area is available. We have to find the right partners and the right anchors to start this.
So, are there any companies around that area, or is it just hinterland backward?
We do have industries at this point of time. So there are a lot of labor that is sourced from the nearby villages. So these labor are trained to be working in those industries. So so
you're trying to create a labor pool which they can use.
Exactly.
Oh, they must be happy.
Yeah. And that's the whole idea of having a business, living and learning. So you have a business one side, you have a living on the other side, and the learning happens automatically. So the need of the hour is to have learning, which is a constant thing for these industries to flourish.
True.
So, and there've been a lot
You have a
of
problem attracting good staff? I mean, since you're in the back of beyond.
not actually. So you pay them well, and I'm sure they come.
I mean, it sounds like a wistful air in your speech. I mean, like, I hope they come, but are they there?
We already have a good set of faculty, and that's the difference that we're able to make, because we looked at investing in them, upskilling the faculty as well to be into the latest technologies available in teaching as well as non-teaching, so that they're able to impart good quality education, and that's going to speak about our education endeavors.
True. And the teachers, do they come with special skills themselves?
Yes. We select teachers with those skills because one, it's mandatory as per the regulatory environment, and second thing is it's best to have such people because a training cycle would be lesser, because you just get them to the next level from there. So
all right, so we'll just have one more section in this. We can go with the one extra one, because we'd like to compare some costs. I mean, I don't want her opening her account books and telling me, but we have a kind of general fix on, is it expensive, not expensive, or is it cheaper than I thought? So we'll come back for that.